What's up, everybody? So I'm going to try to make this as quick as possible. I'm pissed off, and for a couple of different reasons, and just the most recent incident is what sparked it. Now, some people might look at this and go, well, you're just pissed because it happened to you and you're making a bitch video about it. Okay, think what you want. I honestly am not going to concern myself if you just think I'm being a pissy bitch. I don't care. Um, but yes, it evokes some emotion in me when something like this happens. But mainly because I have always felt very strongly about this issue, even from the first time that I've talked about it. And that's copyrights, copyright laws, copyright infringement. Now I know those terms are going to spark reactions from people, and I want to hear your reactions. I want to hear your thoughts on it. Not necessarily as far as the legality, but philosophically how you feel about these things. And see, here's my problem. And I know copyright is just saturated with, there's so many different factors, and it works at so many different levels. There's so many things involved that I personally think that the few exceptions that you can name that make copyrights appropriate just opens the floodgates for all of the other things that make copyrights ridiculous. So I just don't think that I don't believe in copyright laws. Now, like I said, feel free to give me your feedback, not just on this video, but copyrights, and good, bad, or ugly. I'm more than happy to hear from you. But I'm aggravated, so I'm going to tell you how I feel in this regard. I personally think one of the core issues, what it boils down to, is ego and self-preservation. Now, a group, a person that creates something, something that's come from their thoughts, their rigorous work of, these are words, this is music, it's beautiful and it's meaningful, and it's great to have artists and things like that can share, their talents with the world. It's wonderful. And I know it's meaningful to those people. What they create is meaningful. And I'm not trying to diminish that. But when someone has the audacity to believe or think that just because they thought of something that is popular or inspires people, doesn't mean that doesn't mean they have to have this false sense of ownership over it. Okay, you've put it out there to the public. You've made it available to people. It belongs to everyone at that point. Okay? Now you can disagree with me on that. That's fine. But I think it's egotistical. I think it's pathetic, and just all of the legal issues that boil down to it just have more to do with money than anything else. So copyright laws just piss me off. And the most recent incident, I've had it happen to me a handful of times where just last night or this morning, a video has been blocked. Something that I created, I worked on something, I spent some time working on something, I thought it was creative, entertaining, and I was looking forward to sharing it with people. Just for that aspect. I was going to get nothing from it. But I chose a song that was copyrighted. And so, even though this song fits the material, enhances the material, makes the experience more enjoyable, and I get no benefit, monetarily or otherwise, from it, other than showing people a nice little creative work of mine, which, by the way, is what, in the first place, artists create to share things with other people. Now this is being blocked. So Fuck YouTube and their copyright laws, or copyright infringement. Fuck the artist whose song I put on my video, someone who I have a ton of respect for, and I enjoy, probably one of my favorite artists, because they're so immensely creative and they're constantly putting out all kinds of stuff. I've just lost a little bit of respect for that individual. So, fuck you, dude, you suck a little bit. And that's all I have to say about that. So please feel free to respond in video or in comments. Thanks.